Welcome to the show with the eternal Sith. Every visit banger, best believe he don't miss. Do me a favor, drop a sub and keep tuning in. If you like what you see, go and share with your friends.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. To my members, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Sabine Wren. Now, the opening scene of Ahsoka episode 7 officially revealed its place in the timeline by having Captain Carson Teva mention the events that transpired on Mandalore in The Mandalorian Season 3. Despite this, Sabine still starts her Ahsoka story on Lothal with her Mandalorian armor packed away in the reclusive tower that Ezra Bridger himself used to live in. This timeline placement only emphasizes Sabine's loneliness, as it means she actively chose not to return to her homeworld of Mandalore and instead remained in isolation on Lothal. What's worse is knowing the fate of her family in the Great Purge of Mandalore. Also, with the fact that Ahsoka walked away from her and all her dear friends in Rebels have already moved on. At this point, Sabine is more alone than ever, with all of her family and friends having left her in some capacity. Given Ezra's lonely childhood before meeting the Ghost Crew, Sabine knows that he would understand, and that's why she's so desperate to be reunited with him potentially. Sabine also feels as if Ezra is the one person she can truly get back, as her family is long gone and her friends are too deeply rooted in their new roles to ever be placed back at her side. Ezra is still out there, and so Sabine sets her focus on figuring out how to find him, something that's only put her into further isolation. The exact timeline of Sabine's training with Ahsoka is still unknown, but it's implied that her isolation has lasted for at least a few years by the time Ahsoka begins. This is devastating details because in Sabine's story as the Sabine of Rebels likely would have been ready to help Bo-Katan again in retaking Mandalore and seeking revenge on the Empire for killing her family. Instead, it caused Sabine to spiral into loneliness, one that made her desperate enough to work with the enemy to give her the one person who she thought could remedy it all, and that is of Baylan, when she did give up the star map. Now, this makes Sabine's growth in Ahsoka even more rewarding, as she sacrifices going home at Ezra's side to instead remain with her master in isolation together on Peridea. But again, she's still left alone because she doesn't have the one thing that she wanted most, and that was of Ezra, and that's why she was so keen on finding him. But now she's back to how it was when she was on Lothal. But does her story get better, guys? What do you guys think about her overall and her character and how it will develop for the foreseeable future, either in Ahsoka Season 2, The Mandalorian Season 4, or the Mando movie that's supposed to be coming out in 2025 or 2026? For more Star Wars content, hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know as I have more content out tomorrow. Make sure to comment down below on this video, as I'll catch you guys there later today.